Alex Revell wasn't to be.
No, it's fine lines, isn't it? Fine lines. Score a perfectly good goal in the first half that gets cancelled out. We have a clear-cut chance that you have to score. You have to score against these types of teams. We make a mistake, and they get a similar chance and score. Fine lines, and you lose the game that probably was destined to be 0-0. At that point. Yeah, disappointing, obviously, to lose, but in the way that we lost, I think. Listen, it doesn't define what we've been doing recently in terms of the way we're playing. They're a top team, aren't they? But disappointing because we wanted to go through.
You can't take away how hard your team have worked tonight.
No, listen, we'll never. They worked extremely hard. It's not through lack of effort or desire or nothing like that. It's just fine lines, just two bits of quality, one that we needed and one that the other team got, and that's what it is today. And that's why I suppose they pay the money that they pay for someone in front of goal to take those opportunities. But listen, we dust ourselves down because we've got a massive game on Saturday now, and this was a game we saw players coming in to the team to show what they can do, and ultimately it was 0-0. A fantastic opportunity to score, and we don't, and then we get punished for a mistake at the other end. So absolutely nothing to do with hard work, because they work extremely hard, but just that moment of quality.
Still some big performances around from some of your players as well.
Yeah, I thought Lewis Freestone was absolutely magnificent tonight. I thought he worked his feet, 1v1s. He's getting better and better. So yeah, really top performance from him. And yeah, listen, the back four were excellent for the large proportion of the game. They have a lot of the ball. You have to be patient. You have to be organised, and absolutely we were, and you end up frustrating them, and then it felt like we were starting to grow into the game, especially when we had our chance. I thought that was a spell of about 10, 15 minutes where we were just starting to grow and starting to get in behind and starting to pull them apart a little bit. Listen, they're a good team, but we've got to make sure that we learn from it, because we've still got to play them twice. So we've got to learn from tonight to make sure that when we play them in the league, we come out with the right result.
I was just going to say, can you take much from the match tonight and take that into the two games you've got coming up with them? Because there's some firepower there, and for large periods of that game you dealt with it.
Yeah, well, you can't make mistakes. You can't make mistakes against a team like this, because they punish you. And I think, like I say, for the large proportion of the game, we didn't make mistakes, but you get punished. And what we have to do is, when we get those opportunities against these types of teams, we have to take those opportunities. They have to take them, because like we've seen tonight, you do get punished. But we'll learn a lot. We'll learn a lot from today, not just for when we play them next, but in everything that we do. We'll learn a lot from tonight. Learn a lot about the players that came in. And keep trying to progress.
Obviously, big games coming up. Charlton on Saturday, and a couple of additions to the squad. Are we likely to see anything of them at the weekend?
Yeah, well, obviously Brandon couldn't play today because he's obviously already played for Wickham. So we'll look forward to getting him back in the squad. And with Carl, we're trying to be a little bit patient with him, just to make sure that when we do put him into the team, he's ready to go. He is ready, and he's desperate to get going. But he has to learn what we're about. Both of those guys, also with Charlie Good and Eli King, we couldn't play tonight. So we've got some real good options now to come into the team on Saturday, and we'll get everybody refreshed and ready for like I say, it's a fantastic game for us now to go away and put in another performance like we can.
What can Kyle Edwards offer you? Obviously it was a signing that was made yesterday. I guess a lot of people won't know too much about him.
Well, he's fantastic 1v1. He wants to be really positive when he gets the ball. He wants to get at people. He wants to cross. He wants to get shots. He gets you off your seat when he gets the ball. We've said all along that we want to bring in forward players to have that competition, and they have to be different to what we have. Listen, he's had a really tough time in terms of injuries, previously. But so he's desperate to get back to his level, and his level is Championship for sure. So he made the decision to come because he wants to prove, how good he is in a team that's playing a way that suits him. And we're really looking forward to having him with us because he's a fantastic character as well, which helps. And they're both fitted in really well with the group. And now we know what we've got. We now push on now for the rest of the season to give ourselves a really positive outcome. Where that ends up, who knows? But we've just got to keep pushing and keep progressing and keep building on what we've done over the past few weeks and all season really. But really excited by what we've got and put together, and we're looking forward now to Saturday.
Thanks, Alex.